What we've learned from officials in Washington and also here in Seoul is that the military officials believe that this was a type of KN-15. Now, this is a missile which uses solid fuel, so it effectively means it's much quicker for them to get it together, for them to launch it, and it's much more difficult for anyone else to be able to track this kind of missile. This isn't something new we've seen from North Korea. Certainly, they've been trying to perfect this in recent months, but it appears to be a very important part of their development at this point. We have seen a great focus on this solid fuel in recent months. Now, we know from officials as well that it went about 60 kilometers, but it also flew around 189 kilometers into the air. So they're looking at what else they can gather from this at this point. But as they consistently say, any launch from North Korea, they will learn something from. John?
There was a rather unusual response from the US State Department. It was terse, but also dismissive, saying, they've spoken enough about North Korea, would have no further comment. Is this tough talk, or are they just trying to sort of deprive North Korea of the oxygen of attention?
Yeah, this was very interesting. This is the most interesting part of what's happened today, really, John. The fact that the State Department has departed from the usual strong condemnation of what North Korea has done. That's what you always saw within the Obama administration. But now you're hearing from U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson in this response that we have no further comment. The U.S. has spoken enough about North Korea. This will likely take the North Koreans by surprise. Many experts in the past have confirmed that what North Korea wants is U.S. approval and U.S. acceptance that Pyongyang is a nuclear state, something that Washington has consistently said that they would not give. But for the U.S. to then turn around and say such a dismissive statement towards the North Koreans, I think will likely throw them off balance. This isn't what they're used to when they're dealing with the United States. It's very difficult to know if there will be a reaction. If there is, what sort of reaction it will be. But it's certainly an interesting development and a sign of a slight departure from the Trump administration.